welcome to the Development Pod. I have a special guest, my cousin here, Alexander. Welcome to the show.
Thank
So
you.
we're gonna
Thank you.
have a authentic conversation talking about him and his football career, but also we're just gonna talk about some other things in this talk. So show us your little opening act that you want to do.
I don't have an opening act.
The little coins.
Oh, want me to flip it?
Yeah.
All right.
All
What I'm
right.
saying?
All right, man.
Little flip.
So yeah, you say you like doing football and stuff. I remember you were telling me that for a while. Like, what inspired you to do that?
Uh, I don't know. My dad used to play football. He was introducing me to it, and told me I should try it. So I tried it. Like when I was like 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
I played. Started off with flag. Next year I started playing tackle. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So what you doing right now?
Right now I play in high school for Tustin High School, and yeah, right now.
Well, that's good. That's good. And you're a sophomore, right?
Yep,
And
I
you've been
am
doing
going
this since
into
you've
my
been
sophomore
you've
year.
been doing this since you've been in middle school.
A little bit longer than that. Before
Okay.
middle school.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I just want y'all to know people be calling him Russell Wilson. He looks kind of like Russell Wilson a little bit.
People did used to call me Russell before my hair got long. Before my hair got long.
It's Russell Wilson Jr. But like, even with the teams, is that where you want to play for the Seahawks, or what do you really want to play for? Like your hometown team in California, like what you want to do?
I honestly want to play for the Baltimore Ravens because I am a Baltimore fan, and yeah, I just think that's a team I want to be at.
You should come over to the Carolina Panthers, since I live there. But I know they're a bad team right now. So
Yeah.
like, you better just stay where you at with Baltimore.
Yeah, they just need better players.
Yeah, they probably do. And by the way, y'all, if y'all hear that, that's my cousin too. So courtesy of him for recording it, Henry. So outside of like the football thing, I know we usually play the games and things like that, and we usually have fun and things like that. So how was it actually finding out that you had another cousin that you didn't know?
Uh, I don't know, like interesting. I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I was interested, and when I saw her meet you, I thought you were really cool. I liked what you were about, and we're family, so we gotta love each other.
Yeah, and I expect the same thing too. I just really wanted to say that because at the end of the day, I didn't know I actually had another cousin until like later on in life. And now I networked with him, networked with my other cousin. He does music, who's recording right now. And this guy right here, he does football. So you just don't know opportunities that can come when you network with other relatives too, because sometimes when you're with relatives, you can find out more things than just talking to friends or other random people. You can just get connections right in your family. And that's the bond. You know, that's the next thing I want to talk about is like, what do you feel like in family? What's important?
Important is trust and support. If you have support of your family, then that's definitely gonna keep the bond stronger. And just trust, no lies. Always be honest with one another because your loved ones just is blood. It's something strong.
Yeah, that's so true. And like, what activities would you do? Like, not just with your like parents or anything, but like if you were ever to have like your wife and kids, what are some things would you like to do to make your bond increase and just grow as a family unit?
Spend a lot of quality time, whether that's watching a movie, going shopping, um, just stuff that, say, if I had kids, if some stuff that my kids or my wife would like to do, I would just go out, do what they like to do. I think that would just make the bond a lot stronger, just time.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
D1 school, whether that's my favorites, obviously for football. My favorites would be Alabama, Texas, or Michigan. Somewhere along those lines, hopefully. But any D1 school would be, that's the dream, just making a D1, or preferably, Alabama and stuff like that. But yeah, D1 is the goal.
That's good. That's good. And like, do you have any other passions or hobbies you like to do outside of like football? Like, is it acting? Because I know y'all live in California. Is it that, or is it like gaming? Because I know outside the podcast, we always be playing the game a lot. Like, what you got any other stuff you want to do besides just football?
I low-key want to start streaming. Like, I
All
feel
right.
like I'll be a good thing that I should do.
Yeah. Talk more about that. Like, what started you with streaming? Like, who inspired you and why you want to do that?
Kai Cenat. You know, a lot of people say I'm kind of like him. You know, I'm
Yeah.
funny, but yeah, and just the whole thing of it, like playing games, interacting with people. You know, I feel like all that is a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm all about fun things, so yeah.
Yeah. And then you say you're goofy, like you are goofy because I know, like off camera, you always be having some jokes and stuff like that. Like, what got you with that? Is that just something natural? Like, did you just like,
Yeah, it's just a part of me. You know,
oh,
what makes me me.
that's good. That's good. That's a good thing to have part of your identity like that. Like, build your friendship or build your relatives or like anything like that bond. Once again, like we said earlier, because when you're being funny, sometimes even like especially in this time of age we live in now, it's 2024, but everything being so negative, it's good to have some positivity, especially in the laughter, humor, because like you need that a lot. And like you said with streaming, any particular games you like to stream? Like, do you do RPG based fighting, Call of Duty? Like, what type of games would you want to stream, or like, is it any game?
Not any game in particular. Probably the game that I would stream the most would probably be Madden. You know, college football is out right now.
Yeah,
NCAA 25. You know, um, that for sure. GTA has always been a viral thing, especially the new one. I don't know when the new one's supposed to come out, but
yeah,
eventually when that one will come out, you know that's gonna be a really big thing. So just new games getting viral, you know, yeah, just yeah, anything along those lines. I like fighting games, uh, stuff like that.
yeah. And so, since you do those stuff, with streaming and football, is there any like favorite or like celebrity that you would love to meet in that field one day? Like, I know you say you like Kasanak, and you never referenced who you like football, but like just to answer those two questions, who would you want to meet in the future if you do grow into streaming and NFL? Like, what famous NFL player would you want to meet, and what famous streamer you want to meet?
NFL player Christian McCaffrey for sure. That
Okay.
like he's like an idol in my eyes. You know, like as a like I play running back as a running back. Like I would want to be like in his skill set. So, but for streaming, probably Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat, you know, he's really big right now. I feel like me and him like are kind of like I don't know how he is in real life, but like you know him online and me knowing myself, I feel like we would get along.
And Kai Cenat, like he knows a lot of athletes, and so like for me personally, I'm a big Warriors fan, and he always talks to Steph Curry and all the other athletes. So imagine if he talks to NFL athletes, that'd be awesome, and then you can get a connection with him. So in a way, it worked both ways for both sports and that. And just to talk about Steph Curry,
I'm sorry.
it's all right. Just to piggyback on Steph
It's so
Curry,
like yeah.
I know, bro.
Bro, you can't be talking about that on the
I
podcast.
can add that out.
Bro, he can edit it, bro. Sorry, this was like okay.
I'm not even nowhere
Wait,
near
hold
you.
on, hold on.
Yeah, because I know that you're a. Reverse this. Yeah, because I know with like Kai Cenat, he means Steph Curry. Just to piggyback on that, I know for him, I know for Steph Curry, I'm a Warriors fan for Steph Curry. You're a Lakers fan for Lakers. So hey, we're kind of rivals there. I just want to give you a fun fact there, because the Warriors, the Lakers, they're rivals. He got the wristband. You know me, I got this right here, and I got other stuff around the room. But just to talk about that, how you feel about this upcoming NBA season with the Warriors and the Lakers? Like, what do you think?
Lakers for sure. We should not have drafted Bronny James for sure. We should not have. He's not ready. I don't think he's ready. That's just my personal opinion. You know, he only scored 4 points his debut, which is the same that he did in college basketball. I mean, I was just about to say football.
Honestly,
College basketball. Um, college basketball, and yeah, you know, like I just think one more year would have did him some justice. But yeah.
Yeah, I think y'all did a good job with that.
I think Curry got it this year.
Yeah, yeah. I just think that y'all should have just drafted Bronny, which is a good thing. I think y'all did the right thing with that. I just think that Bronny's got to develop. He just being pressured by other people, you know. So that's what's stopping him. I think he's gonna be a great player. People just pressure him. But to conclude this episode, though, what do you want your legacy to be?
Mm, what known as the best football player to ever live. You know, known to be a good guy and personality good. You know, when people meet me, I want them to be like You know what I mean? Want them to be happy. Want them to be excited. I want them to kind of like. I'm not saying I want the same legacy, but how people viewed Kobe is like what I would ideally want people to view me as a good guy, a motivational guy. Nothing bad. You know what I mean? So yeah, stuff like that.
All right. Well, thank you, Cuz, for coming on the show.
No
Make sure to
problem,
follow
man.
this guy. He's on Instagram. He's on TikTok. He's on all social media platforms that he's available on. Thank you. And also, as a gift, Alexander, I just want to give you this book as just a thank you for coming on the show. I don't usually do this to my guests, but usually if I have them in person, I usually bring them on and give them a book as a gift. A book as a gift. So I really appreciate you, cousin. I know you're gonna support the brand and get it all out there, guys. If y'all want a book just like this, make sure to go check it out. Go get Do You Need Any Help, and also go get my second book, which is called Brilliant Ambitions. That book talks about how to find inner you. This book talks about how to find your gift and how to build your skills to be ambitious for your goals. And also don't forget to support the clothing. And also don't forget to support the clothing brand. Make sure to go subscribe to the podcast and go check out everything. Thank you. Links all down below.